I have a question that I would like to ask you today. Are you mindful of the company that you keep? Are you mindful of the company that you keep? And somebody may say, what do you mean? Well, as I was reading over 1 Corinthians 15:33, and when you get a chance, you can go back over it for yourself, but it says that bad company corrupts good character. I want you to think about that now. That's very powerful. Bad company corrupts good character. Think about those words and what do those words mean? Because see, what it's saying that we may never think about the people we hang around, right? The people we deal with, the things we do can truly take a toll on you. The very people that you're hanging around, have you ever thought that it just could be corrupting you? Have you ever thought the people and places that you go to? Have you ever thought about it now? The people, places, and things you do. Has it corrupted you? Has it made you a better you or a not so better you? See, those people that you around, do you feel like you're better because they're in your life? Or are you bitter because they're in your life? See, what is it now that they're in your life? And see, some people may honestly feel like, you know what? No, I'm the same. I'm the same person. They don't have any control over me. But I want you to think about even if you're on a job and when you work around people, do you ever not catch yourself maybe saying things that they would normally say? And the reason why you're saying it is because now you've been around them. See, you find yourself maybe saying something because guess what? They say it all the time. And because you be around them all the time, now you say it. See, what about your spouse? Could it very well be something that you so used to your spouse saying and doing it, and before you know it, you could end up doing it too. You can very well end up saying it too. I want you to think about it. So if those very things are true, if those very things are true, why do you not think the people that you hang around can have a true influence on you? And what a lot of us have to realize, sometimes it can be for the good and sometimes it can be for the bad. But if they're doing things out of character, they can mess up your good character. Do you think about that? See, it's always easy to say, oh, no, I wouldn't do it. I won't do it. But if you around somebody and if they doing something enough, you'll become the very thing that you saying that you won't do. You ever find yourself cussing a little bit more? Do you ever find yourself because the people you deal with, all they do is cuss? So if you're constantly around people who cussing nonstop, what do you think you gonna end up doing? And before you know it, a couple of bad words here, a couple of bad words there, and the next thing you know it, you cussing like a sailor. Could that very well be you? I want you to think about it now. You may look and say, no, I won't never cheat on my spouse. But what about when you're being around people when that's all they do? See, do you think as a married person that you can hang and deal with single people and eventually you're not going to do what they do? Do you think it won't be a time or it won't be too long before it starts to take a true toll on you and you start to do the very things that they start to do? See, I remember this one guy was saying, and this pastor was telling a story about how the guy was saying that, yes, his friends smoked. Yes, his friends was watching pornography and doing that stuff, but he said, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm around them, but I'm not going to do it. Well, how long do you think it was until the pastor said the young man started doing the very thing that he was around? See, I saw this video of this guy, and the thing about it is he was an older guy. This guy was well established, and he got caught stealing And the thing that amazed me was what he told the police was, I did it because you know why? My friends do it. See, he said, my friends do it. And my friends talked about how they do the skip and scan. So I started doing it. Now, this man was way up in his 50s now. His friends corrupted him. His friends did it because this is who he decided that he wanted to be around. See, you could think all day, no, I'm not going to do it. But if you around something enough, it'll start to become you before you know it. See, a lot of people done got messed up being around the wrong group of people. A lot of people done got locked up being around the wrong group of people. A lot of people, relationships and marriages done went astray being around the wrong group of people. And some people are gone from this world dealing and being with the wrong group of people. And could that very well be you? Could you be a woman and you dealing with another woman and all she do is mess around and cheat on her husband? Well, what do you think naturally that you gonna do? Do you think you gonna be ever faithful to the man you with? And do you ever think that you gonna be faithful to your husband? Because see, what we gotta realize is that why are we dealing and hanging with people like that in the first place? See, we gotta look within ourselves. See, it's gotta be something within you. They got to make you say, why is this the type of person I want to hang around? Why do I want to hang around this group of people? Because do you honestly think you can keep hanging around a certain group of people and not become what they are? Because see, the two things going to happen. Either they going to become like you or you going to become like them. And one thing that I can raise my hand and tell you, if you hang around something bad enough, you're going to become like them. They're not going to become like you. Because the reality of the matter is, if you're trying to do better in life, you don't even want to deal with them type of people no more in life. Doesn't mean that you think you're better than anybody, but the reality is when you know you're trying to do better in life, why do you still want to be around somebody doing things that, number one, you know don't represent you, but you know it doesn't represent Christ? And now you at a point in your life where you trying to live right. So why do you still want to be around somebody scheming and stealing? Why do you still want to be around people living any kind of way, but you say you trying to live the right way? You trying to live a righteous way, but why can you still, how in the world can you still hang around people living any kind of way? Bad company corrupts good character. Bad company can corrupt good character, and bad company will corrupt good character. When is it time for you to walk away? Because a lot of us need to get to the place in our lives and say, if you're not helping me grow, it's time for me to go. If you're not helping me grow, I gotta let you go. A lot of us need to pray and seek God for the strength to leave a whole lot of these people alone that we know don't mean us no good. We do. We need to go to the Lord and we need to seek the Lord and say, Lord, surround me with some different people in my life who's going to help me go the right way. Or sometimes we just need to pray and be like, Lord, give me the strength to just be by myself and stand alone. I don't want to go alone to get alone, but Lord, I want to stand alone. When is the last time you can just raise your hand and say, I don't mind standing alone. I'd rather be alone. So that's something in our life that we all need to think about, is that bad company can definitely corrupt good character, because it's easy to say what you won't do until it's right in front of your face. And then you may find yourself that you end up doing the very thing that you said you won't do. Because see, sometimes we can watch other people get away with stuff for so long until we start doing it. We watch them do it for so long and we can sit all day and say, nope, I won't do this. I'll never do that. But when you watch how somebody else is so comfortable with doing it, you start to think, well, maybe I can do it. Maybe it ain't that bad. And it can start taking a toll on you. Are you mindful of the company you keep? And whether you know it or not, has bad company corrupted you? Are you the same person? I want you to overlook your life and ask yourself, the people that you're around, have you become a better person around them? Or if you tell the truth, you're a worse person. You worse off than you already been. You have to overlook your life and you have to be real with yourself, because if they're not helping you grow, it's time for them to go. And sometimes we just need to pray to the Lord and say, Lord, you give me the strength to let them go. And I don't care if it's family members, because it's a lot of family members leading us in the wrong direction, and we got to cut ties with them. You can still love them, but I got to quit dealing with you. I got to quit hanging with you. If they're not doing things anymore, Lord, that represent you, I just can't do. I just can't do. So if we say we're trying to live the right way, you can't keep being around people who's doing things the wrong way and they're not living the righteous way. So overlook your life and let's go to the Lord and let's seek the Lord so we can start living a life for the Lord, and we can let anything go that don't represent the Lord. So I always remember my closing, self-examination is the best examination. And Jesus Christ is Lord, and he's all we have. Have a great rest of the day.